Hi, this is Helmut from Chiang Mai, Thailand, and I'm really happy you watched this video. Today we are going to the airplane graveyard here in Chiang Mai. I personally have lived here in Chiang Mai for 3 years, but I've never made it to have a look at this graveyard. So today I'm really excited going there and to find out, is this a place worth visiting it, or it's not really a place you need to visit when you come for holidays to Chiang Mai. So let's find it out. Are you ready? Then let's go. Bye. A lot of times I have heard about this graveyard for airplanes, but I never visited. And sometimes I have seen some YouTube videos, and I'm really excited and curious if that is a place worth visiting it, or if it's just a random place where you're not should paying attention to go to when you're on holidays here. So now at the moment we are driving here at the mall. The traffic is always a little bit, or can be a little bit tricky here in Chiang Mai. That's why even I would recommend to take a motorbike going around here, because it's the most easiest way, especially when it comes to traffic jam here. These are the old city walls beside us. A couple of days ago I was talking to a friend of mine. He was there at this place, and he told me that there is like some guy takes care of the planes, probably some security or something, and that's why we are going here to this market. Oh my god, everything has changed here in the last times, obviously. Here this looks like a retail market. Before they had so many different fruits here, and now it looks like a retail thing. So, and we will buy some fruits for them, and I will just in a minute I will explain you what's the reason behind this.สวัสดีครับเซาลดเท่าไหร่ครับ So now we stopped here at this lovely shop here. I asked how much the sour lot. Sour lot is maracuya. I don't even know the real name. Maracuya. I think maracuya is a real term. This is maracuya, and I will buy one package. อันนี้1 โลเหรอ โอเคเอา1 โลครับ So I just buy it now. กระเป๋าสตางค์อยู่ไหน โอเค 35 โอ้ยอุปสรรคไทยชัดเก่งอยู่นานเลยยังครับ
เป็นคนไทยพูดไทย
อ๋อ
แล้วนักพูดไทยเก่งอยู่นานไหมคะ
ชื่อนานแล้วครับขอบคุณครับ
อ๋อแต่ว่ารถ
ครับผมขอบคุณมากครับ
ค่ะ
We get our sour lot, our maracuya. A little bit dangerous. It can be always a little bit dangerous to drive in Thailand. It's really hot here. Awesome. So the reason why I got to buy why I went here to buy some fruits, I don't know. I hope the camera is doing well here. Here it's like police everywhere. It does not looks like. I hope the camera will not fall down. It falls down. So it's not a really good idea to have the camera like this because the camera falls down. Okay, now we're at the junction. The camera did fall down. I had it like here on the motorbike, but the clamp it's not strong enough to hold it here. The reason why we went to buy some fruits there is because there's a huge difference in the culture of Thailand than we are used to have it in Europe and probably in America or somewhere else in the Western world. And I had this privilege that I had a good Thai friend who taught me how to do that. Because like in Austria, if you would go to someone and bring some fruits along, or especially if you have a date or something and you bring some fruits to the girl, she would just think, what's going on? What's wrong? Why he is bringing me some fruits? Or especially also here, like when I say there is probably some guy takes care of it, and in Austria it would be like, why this guy is bringing something to me? If he is employed like this, they would thinking like, he would probably say like, I don't want to buy any insurance of you or something like that. He would just consider you want to probably rob them or sell them some insurance or don't know, or Amway or something else or like this. And this is not completely not the case in Thailand. The people are really happy if you do that. Like in the first place, I felt like awkward doing something like that. But that is really like a door opener in many cases here in Thailand. When you do like that, that it means like you care about this person, that you recognize that he's there, that he's a human and that you care about him and you just bring something to eat for them. While in our culture, this is probably, we are like a no-go. It would be awkward. You would think, what do the guy want? What he wants or she wants. And here the people are really happy and you are mostly kind of welcome. There are two things you can bring. I was like thinking, should I buy some fruits or should I buy some whiskey? Because that can also be something that you are buying some whiskey there, and it's also a nice way. And there is I don't want to support alcoholism or something like that, but in Thailand here, the way how people eat, it's different than in Europe, like in the Western world. Like in the Western world, we put in some I nearly would have said some shit inside the microwave, make it warm, and just gobble it down alone and lonely. And that actually this doesn't happen here in Thailand. In Thailand, there is food still like our ancients did do it. Like they were hunting and gathering things together and eating together. And that is kind of the same style here. There's a lot of that they cook to not only one people is eating, that they really like that it's an event, that the whole family and neighbors and friends cooking together and eating together. And so if you like bring some whiskey for them, it's just like after when they go home, they're eating together, and when they eat together, then of course they drink something. Like in Austria, in former days, we drank some schnapps after eating, just for the digestion, and it's kind of like this here also in Thailand. So it's a very polite thing. Normally you bring like some Thai whiskey for them. It's the same like some fruits, and I was thinking, should I not? But with whiskey, sometimes if you don't know the people, it can be awkward. One time I did a mistake. I brought a whiskey to someone who wasn't drinking alcohol at all. So I mean, it's not really awkward, it's not bad, but it's just, you'll fail like for the purpose that you wanna give someone some attention actually. So, and that's the reason behind it. It's maybe probably a good thing, because this door opener can make your whole experience for something. It's no guarantee, but it can make the whole experience when you're visiting something completely different, because you're much more welcome than the normal tourist guy who's just having probably an angry face when they're arriving and not talking to the people there. So you don't get any experience of real Thailand, just the touristy shit. And if you do like some behavior that is like a Thai behavior, if you do it like that, then it could be like that they are happy and that you are invited, and that they tell you probably some secrets or some places or something you would never have seen, because they just accept you, or they don't see you as this Stinamo tourist. So this is just beside to mention it. It's probably a good advice if you come for holidays to Thailand. Maybe you feel awkward to bringing some fruits to someone or some whiskey, you don't know them, but it will give you will not be refused. You will never have anyone looking bad at you. They will always, I'm more than 10 years here in Thailand, and I never had a bad experience there. Even still with that guy where I brought his Thai whiskey, he wasn't drinking alcohol at all. He was still happy because he see the good aim you try. So, okay, now we're going outside the city here. We're already on our trail to the graveyard, to this aeroplane graveyard. Enjoy the ride to go there. Okay, here we are. Wow. But that's not the place, man. No. I have seen YouTube videos. Okay, now we have a great view towards the airplane here. I'm really curious how it will be. It looks like, from the distance, it looks like interesting. And as far as I know, there are actually only one. That's why I was shocked when I saw the plane outside. But I had in my mind that was something with Thai Airways, like this looks like a Thai Airways airplane, while the other one with this red, that is not the colors of the Thai Airways. Yes, this looks interesting from this perspective. How this plane is here, it looks interesting. Looks cool. When you drive like here towards the plane, it looks cool. I don't know, I cannot describe why, it just looks cool in some way. And some dead trucks also. They look dead here, these trucks, yes. Cool. So now we are here. I stepped down from the motorbike. Here is the plane. And I'm really well known. Like, I have a YouTube channel in German. And I'm well known. I thought it could fall down my backpack. And so it did. Why I did it? Because it can. And I'm pretty well known that I'm talking the truth, that I'm talking how the impression is to me and not how people would be entertained. Because I am pissed if I go somewhere and someone give me an advice of an awesome place, and I did this sometime before when I looked some YouTube videos, I thought, oh, awesome place, I want to visit them, and then I went there and I thought, that's completely not that what he was showing on the YouTube video. So because of this experience, I always try to give my honest review and experience. For me, it looks awesome, really for me, but I'm a boy. I'm just like, probably if this is boys stuff, I don't know. But with the family, like, just this is my feeling, how I get this, the first feeling now here to me, like really the first feeling. With the family, I wouldn't come here, but coming here alone or with a buddy, I would enjoy. I enjoy it. I enjoy it now. I'm here alone now. I enjoy it. I find it great, awesome. But if I would be here with 2 kids and my wife, I would think not much to see here. Old rubber or something like that, and some broken trucks. But for me, in the other side, that just to mention that, it looks awesome. Here's some cars running, so I don't know. I will take now my fruits and look around. Where is the security guy? Oh, I will put the fruits here first. No, I take it with me. So, like, we look around here, it will be interesting. I guess this guy here hinten is cleaning something, and I just would assume that this is the guy. Sawadee krap. Sawadee krap. Sabayde mai krap. So I just switched off the camera before because I didn't know what is going on, like to check who is who here. Looks like, I thought it looked awkward if I run to some people I don't know with my camera and give them something. It would look awkward, so that's why I switched off the camera, and I handed already over the fruits. It's okay. That is like how I said, you're not embarrassing anyone. They're not, why you want to give something, so it's really fine. That it's a fine thing here. I was like looking around a little bit. Yeah, is this one plane here, and I would like to now I think the next thing what I will do here is to start my drone and fly around. I already asked. That's also something, you know, because you need to get the permission for flying your drone here in Thailand. And so if you do like this, I guess he would say anyway yes, but it's, I don't know, it's kinda a thing. It's better you do, like I said, you bring something along to some people sometime, even it was completely different than I expected it here. So I will start my drone and then we will see us later. Wow, the heat was literally killing me. I feel like I'm actually dead now. It was so hot inside the plane. I really had to escape that place over there. It felt so hot even outside. Now I'm here in a very lovely coffee shop. It's not far away from this graveyard, and it's actually it's a very lovely place. I want to show it because I'm already here. So I don't know how they call it here. It's in my language, I would call it like herb, but now no one is here now. No one is here now, but I don't know how they pronounce it in the Thai language. I guess they will not call it herb, because in the German language we have like more letters than in the English language. We have a Ö and the Ü, and this would be an Ö, like herb, but I don't know. But very nice, and you get a big cup of coffee or tea. Iced coffee or iced tea is 20 baht. That's 60 cents, between 60 and 70 cents. And nice surrounding, and I got a fan here for cooling me down because the experience was nice. So what is that place about now? Is it worth visiting? Yes, for me it was absolutely worth visiting. Why? Because I'm a boy. I loved it to climb inside. Even I nearly died because it was like a sauna inside. It was so hot. My whole shirt was completely wet. Normally I'm wet like here, but this time my whole shirt was completely wet, like I would have jumped in a pool or something like that. But if in the boys' eyes, that's worth to going there to look at it, to go inside, or like even in 1.5 years, it will be like a coffee shop, which is actually a little bit strange what this guy told me there. But we'll come back later to that. And like for a family, visiting a family here with kids, I think the kids cannot do anything. They would probably like to go inside the plane, but it's too dangerous. You cannot do like that. So for a family, probably you're not gonna visit that. But if you're like a young guy traveling around or with your buddies, maybe it's fun going there. Even I was alone, didn't have anybody with me today. It was really funny. It was nice. The guys were nice. Like there were 3-4 guys. I don't know what they do actually all there. Maybe just friends of the guy who takes care there. I don't know. It was funny. I had even a much more nicer experience. Like I said, I bought some fruit, and the guy, he would like to have like cigarettes or tobacco. And in my motorbike, under the seat, I had some other guy. I had this from some other guy. He didn't know, just pushed it inside there. It is there. I don't know how many, maybe more than a week there. And then he asked me like, oh, do you smoke? And so I don't smoke. But after I remembered, so I gave it to him. He was the most happy guy on earth. Like it looked like that. First he didn't want that I go inside the place, and afterwards, because I'm so nice, I gave him something to smoke. He was like happy to let me go inside the plane. Yeah, and what I said, in 1.5 years, it should be a coffee shop, which is really, in my opinion, for Thailand, that sounds strange to me. Like, I think to build that, you'd probably need a couple of months that this would be finished, because the plane is already there. And normally in Thailand, so they don't really plan so long ahead. Like in Europe, people planning much longer ahead than in Thailand. That's why I thought that sounded really strange, because they don't working actually on that now. First I thought they're working on that already now, but then he said no, they will start the next year somewhere. I don't know why. So, but anyway, maybe when you will come to Thailand, it's already a coffee shop. then it's probably worth going there with your family, with the kids, because everything will be safe. That would be nice. At the moment now, probably just if you travel like me, then it's okay. It's a fun place. So if you like that video, I'm happy to give it a thumbs up. It's a new channel and every support, I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks by the way, thanks for everyone who subscribed, liked and comment my videos. It's really nice, especially because it's new. It really helps me out a lot with the channel. Thanks for that. And if you like it, smack the like button and smack also the subscribe button, and we will see you in the next video. And so far, I wish you all the best.